Hello and welcome back to Ganesh Institute channel. So in today's video we are taking up management topic, and in that too we are going to study about basics of management and its functions. So let's begin with our discussion that what do you mean by management? So if we have to talk about the concept of management, then there are so many definitions given by different people. So let's take up one thing from the word itself. So management, it has manage in its root word, you can say. So when you have manage, that means what? Managing things tactfully. You have to have some strategies, some sort of methods to manage things or people surrounding you, right? So for that, you may have to design some of the strategies. You may have to maintain the environment, right? So the environment you have to maintain so that individuals can work together in the groups and they can accomplish the work efficiently or effectively, right? Those strategies you have to work upon, correct? That means effectively and efficiently. So this is about management. If you talk about what are the elements of management, then you will see we have many types. Like if you talk about management, there are so many things when we have to see or we think that we have to have some management in the process. So what you have got is a goal, right? You have a particular goal, you have to accomplish that goal, and not just getting that goal, but the journey also you have to manage carefully, right? So effectiveness is one of the elements, you can say, which management brings into the operations, correct? Then management is also something in which we are dealing with physical as well as human resource, correct? So you are managing things, you are managing people. So people comes into this human resource, people come into this human resource, and physical things may be capital, whatever you have got, correct? Then what we have got is we are talking about the elements of management, right? So first is effectiveness, and then we have to deal with physical and human resource. Then we have that management is that particular process which is not something that you require rarely. It is a regular and continuous process. You have to see things, you have to evaluate things. So this process or management techniques you require at every step of whatever you are doing, correct? Be it, let's say you are preparing for your exam, you need management, right? Discipline management, some strategies, all it comes into the management section. Next, what we have got is, do you think that, let's say we are living in India and management in India is different? Management, what we use as a term, management in India is different as compared to other world? No, other countries? No. It is something which is universal. Management is something which is required by everyone. The principles of management are applicable to all forms of organizations, right? So that means management is universal. Also, when you are talking about human resources, it is not only one person you are dealing with, it is a whole group, correct? So many resources and a group you have to deal with, and in that dealing, management helps us a lot. So in that sense, you can consider management as an art, right? This is a creativity as well as a science, because we are using principles, some tactics to resolve this, correct? Now when it comes to characteristics of management, so when it comes to characteristic of management, you have to see management and its different aspects, correct? So you can consider management as a profession, correct? because what we have got is we have a systematic body to and with some principles and procedures where we have a set goal and we have to reach that goal, those objectives with some particular aspects, and those aspects can be considered into management. So we are, some of us are managers, so it can be considered as a profession, correct? Then also it is an economic function also. Economic function. How? Because if you see what we are doing, if we are talking about corporate sector or the companies, businesses, all we are having is to earn maximum profit. The target which we have set up is to earn maximum profit, to get return on investment, right? So for that we apply management, right? So that everything is in place. So management plays as a role of economic function also. Okay. Then we need management in order to attain objectives, in order to fulfill our goals are set up smoothly. So for that also, this is also one of the characteristic of management. Okay. Then of course management is considered as authority also. How? So if you see a system is there where all the setup rules are provided and we have to go, we have to abide by all the rules, correct? So in that sense management is an authority also. We say usually that okay, this is the order from management, correct? That means we are talking about top management or the decision makers. So management can also be considered as authority, right? Then it is something which we can say provides us decision making capability, right? So decision making is the crucial part to management, crucial part of management. Decisions are made. When we say that management is in place, then we can take right type of decisions, right? Maybe it operational decisions or organizational dimensions, anything, but this management helps us in making decisions, correct? Also we can consider one of the characteristics of management as interdisciplinary management. So, interdisciplinary management, what do you think? Do you think management can stand alone? Let's say we have different departments, right? We have sales, we have product department, we have logistic department, and accounts department. All need to be, there should be a link, correct, where we will connect everything so that management will be in place, coordination or cooperation will be there, correct? But now again, when you are dealing with resources, right, when you are dealing with people, is it sufficient that resources are there and you will order your people and they'll do things accordingly? Will it be possible without understanding the psychology of the people? No. So that means management has interdisciplinary aspect. Management requires understanding of psychology. Management requires understanding of economics, because let's say market trend and all those things like taxes, inflation, this all comes into economics. Then we have mathematics in place, accountancy in place, where we do calculation and understand what is the profit margin and all. So this is, many aspects are interlinked with management, so it is interlinked with other aspects also, stats, sociology, mathematics and all. Okay. And the last characteristics which we can think of is that it is intangible, right? We can't touch it, but we can create a managed environment, right? It cannot be seen, touched, or something like that. It is not tangible. It is just that when result comes, we can feel them, we can see them. So in terms of increasing profits, increasing goodwill, we can have management in place, right? So now if we have to summarize all these points, what do you think? What is the significance of management? First of all, obviously, to get effective, to get the goals, to accomplish the goals effectively, So effectiveness is one of the significance, correct? And then when we have management, we have coordination, and coordination means planning, right? So this planning comes with management, and this will reduce the wastage of resources. Let's say we have all the plans in hand already, so we don't have to waste our time in telling people again and again what they are supposed to do, correct? So planning with coordination, this is what management brings, correct? Apart from that, if you have heard, I have already made this video on planning, controlling, directing and all. So all these aspects comes under management. So that means it has many functions to perform. It performs various functions. So it provides planning, it has controlling, directing, organizing, all the aspects which will help in coordination and plan well, correct? So what it will bring coordination, that means harmony. Everybody will know that what that person needs to do or what that person supposed to do. So all these things will be in the right place, and in this way it will help in organization to attain dynamism, right? So let's say if situation changes, if something comes up suddenly, then planning can be or planning or strategizing can be done accordingly. So dynamism will be there because of management. So it assists the organization in this. I hope you have understood some of the aspects of management through this video. And if so, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Till my next video, take care of yourself. Bye bye.